New Skoda Karoq SUV, video, pics, and full details on the new Yeti. The new Skoda Karoq SUV, the replacement for the popular Yeti, has been officially revealed. Get all the latest here. Skoda was ahead of the curve when it launched the Yeti, one of the original small family SUVs. But now the market is dominated by the likes of the plusher, larger Nissan Qashqai and the Renault Kadjar, so the Czech manufacturer has gone for a more mature approach, and a change of name, for its new offering, the Skoda Karoq. The new crossover is expected to have an on-sale date of January 2018 with prices from around £17,500. Seen here in official images for the first time, the Karoq is a larger vehicle than the one it replaces. It's 4,382 mm long and 1,841 mm wide, figures that are 160 mm and almost 50 mm up on the Yeti's dimensions respectively. The Karoq's wheelbase is 60 mm longer too, at 2,638 mm if you choose a front-wheel drive edition, 2,630 mm for four-wheel drive models. The new Skoda's wheelbase figures are identical to those of front and four-wheel drive versions of the Seat Ateca, but that's no surprise, given that both cars are produced on the VW Group's MQB chassis architecture. Indeed, there are plenty of family traits visible in the Karoq's side profile, because its strong, sharp shoulder line looks very similar to the Ateca's. A Skoda family grille and more complex tail lights do help to separate the VW Group stablemates at the front and rear, but the overall look is more restrained than the funky Yetis. We already know that the Skoda Karoq range will expand rapidly over the next 12 months with Sporty-line and Scout versions arriving. Skoda bosses also admit that plug-in hybrid is on the cards, while a high-performance Skoda Karoq VRS edition is under consideration. The Czech company's CEO Bernhard Mayer told Auto Express that the firm has already detected customer demand for a faster version of the new SUV, one that could carry the VRS badging that's currently limited to the Octavia. Skoda Karoq engine range. The Karoq is being launched with a lineup of 5 engines. There are 2 petrols, a 1.0-liter 3-cylinder unit with 114 bhp and 175 Nm that emits 117 g/km of CO2, and a 1.54-cylinder producing 148 bhp and 250 Nm. Thanks in part to cylinder deactivation technology, this more potent engine almost matches the triple's CO2 emissions, at 119 g/km. The entry-level diesel is a 1.6-liter motor, producing 114 bhp and 250 Nm of torque, and emitting 118 g/km of CO2. Then there's a 2.0 with 148 bhp and 340 Nm, enough for a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 8.9 seconds, despite the lowest CO2 emissions of the entire Karoq range, at 115 g/km. The range-topping motor is a 2.0-liter diesel with 228 bhp and 400 Nm. It's offered only with 4-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. All of the other motors get a 6-speed manual and front drive as standard. Skoda claims it can crack 0 to 62 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 131 miles per hour. Although its CO2 emissions of 138 g/km mean it's likely to be one of the niche choices in the range, especially in the UK. Front drive Karoqs will have a choice of driving modes, and dynamic chassis control, available on the 1.5 and 2.0-liter variants, offers adjustable electro-hydraulic suspension. 4-wheel drive editions can be specified with an off-road mode, which uses the traction control system and an electronic differential lock to improve traction. The options list will also include a rough road package that adds more underbody protection if you know you are going to be taking your car onto tougher terrain. Skoda Karoq cabin and tech. Inside, the Karoq showcases the latest version of Skoda's interior design, with 4 vertical air vents punctuating the fascia, and the central infotainment screen mounted high up and in the center of the dash. The car is a 5-seater, and its longer wheelbase delivers considerably more passenger space than in a Yeti, especially for rear seat occupants. The boot capacity grows too, up to 521 liters if the rear seats are fixed, and 1,630 liters if they're folded down. But Skoda is offering an optional system called Vario Flex, which allows you to move all three of the rear seats individually, or to remove them altogether. Capacities with this configuration range from 421 liters if you prioritize legroom for all three rear passengers and 588 liters if you elect to maximize boot space, to 1,810 liters with the second row removed entirely. There are 4 infotainment options. The entry-level Swing has a 6.5-inch touchscreen and includes DAB radio and Bluetooth connectivity. The next system up, Bolero, gets a higher resolution 8-inch screen, and includes SmartLink and for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatibility, although this feature is available as a standalone add-on for Swing. Amundsen uses the same screen but includes navigation and a Wi-Fi hotspot, while the range topper, called Columbus, is based on a 9.2-inch display and includes a DVD/CD drive and 64 GB of onboard memory. It also has the option of an LTE module that brings faster internet for the hotspot, and introduces gesture control to a Skoda for the first time. The Karoq is also the first Skoda to get the VW Group's digital instrument panel, as seen on the Audi TT and the latest VW Golf. It offers a range of layouts designed to prioritize driving data or a range of additional information, including navigation instructions, a gear indicator or traffic sign information. Other features, optional on some versions, include LED ambient lighting that offers a choice of 10 colors, puddle lights that illuminate the area around the door during entry and exit, full LED headlights, and fog lights, and an electric tailgate that can be operated by waving your foot below the rear bumper. The lineup of safety kit includes blind spot detection, rear traffic alert, lane keep assist, and traffic sign recognition, although some of these feature on the options list, along with the different designs of 17IN, 18IN, and 19IN wheels to choose instead of the standard 16IN and 17IN items. The Karoq is due on sale in the final quarter of this year, with first deliveries expected in January 2018. We'd expect it to cost more than the Yeti, with a starting price of around £17,500.